Hi guys, today is January 7th, 2021, and markets pointing to a higher open, futures pointing to a higher open. Boy, a lot of happened in the last couple of days. First of all, Democrats won the majority in Senate, and that shift of power could influence the markets in the future, but we'll see what happens. But at the same time, there are a lot of moderate Democrats in Senate, so the Biden's proposals will still have some tough time to go through the Senate, even with the majority in the Senate, in my opinion. So yesterday it was an assault on the Capitol Hill, and you could just see how the market was trickling down yesterday after the reports that. The Capitol Hill was taken over by rioters. So it was a difficult day for the markets yesterday, actually, despite the fact that the market rose a lot. Actually, the Dow rose a lot and S&P 500 rose, but Nasdaq fell, and Nasdaq stocks are being sold off. Pretty much technology stocks and growth stocks because people think that it will be affected by Democrats raising taxes, and but we'll see what happens. I actually think that the tech will bounce back, and there will be a big bounce back, and futures pointing to the same thing. So let's jump to SPY, S&P ETF for S&P 500, and SPY looks like it's trending in a flat line pretty much in the past few days, but could be going higher actually, but. We'll see what happens. Many people thought that Democrats coming to power pretty much on all fronts could be negative for the market, but the market thought otherwise. And by the way, initial jobless claims came in better than expected, and vaccinations will gain speed. So there are a lot of positives for the market right now. So we'll see what happens, but so far so good. Okay, so let's jump to stocks. Let's start with Micron. So Micron is about to report earnings actually today after hours, and Citi gave Micron a double upgrade a couple of days ago to buy from sell based on expectation of a long-awaited upturn in DRAM market. So DRAM memory market is improving, and Micron is in the middle of that. And Micron actually looks pretty good, except for the fact that it's overbought a little bit, but it's looking pretty good. MACD is crossed here, and it looks like it's breaking out, and we'll see what happens because usually earnings throw technical indicators out of the window because it depends on what they report pretty much. But I expect a pretty good report, and I would be cautiously optimistic, and probably a small position is warranted here. Okay, small position, long small position. Okay, FSLR. First Solar. So First Solar received a double downgrade compared to Micron, that received a double upgrade. So the First Solar received double downgrade from Goldman Sachs to sell from buy, citing that earnings and margins are peaking. That the downgrade came a couple of days ago, and the stock dropped on that downgrade. But right now it's higher as all the solar stocks and pretty much all the solar stocks and alternative energy stocks are higher on Democrats taking over Senate majority, and it looks to me that it's going actually higher. So I don't know. I wouldn't think too much about this double downgrade from Goldman Sachs because this majority in Senate for Democrats will benefit solar companies tremendously, and I think there's still a buy, even though they had a big run, but they will be going higher. And companies like CSAQ, and they're higher pre-market, and looks like it's breaking out again, and SunPower, SPWR, it's breaking out as well. So Sunrun, all these companies are actually higher pre-market, and I think they will be going even higher than that. Even though Sunrun is in overbought territory, so it pushed higher than I thought it would. But these companies that I mentioned before, CSIQ, SPWR, and even First Solar are by my opinion. Okay. Baba. Oh boy, poor Baba. Baba has been struggling lately because of these regulatory hurdles in China and in the United States, and um, it was said that Baba as well as Tencent Holdings could be delisted from U.S. stock exchanges, and that sent the shares lower of Baba. And on a separate note, it's planning to shut down its music streaming platform, Xami Music. It bought Xami Music back in 2013 in hopes of becoming a player in music streaming. But it didn't work out this way, as Tencent is a big music player, and so Baba is shutting down their service. So will it go higher, Baba? Probably would, but you have to be really brave to be in Baba because of this regulatory pressures from U.S. and China officials. So I don't know. I'm not brave enough to be in Baba right now. Okay, Moderna. Moderna shares are actually trending higher, and actually, it had a big drop. I mean, after its $178 high, it had a big drop to a low of low hundreds pretty much, and right now it's rising a little bit. And I think Moderna right now is a buy to me. I mean, I think the shares are going higher, and they just received approval for its vaccine from Israeli health regulators. So I would say Moderna is a buy right here. APA. Okay, one of my favorite companies right now. It's an oil and gas company, and actually they're switching to a holding company structure, with APA becoming subsidiary of Apache Holdings, because actually this company discovered big oil reserves in Suriname, off the coast of Suriname and Dominican Republic, and they actually want to have it as a separate entity but part of Apache. So Apache becomes a part of Apache Holdings, and the Suriname and the Dominican reserves, Dominican discovered oil and gas reserves company will be part of this Apache Holdings. But nothing will change, and I think the stock will go higher. And looks to me it's breaking out as well. And I would be a buyer of Apache. I think it's going to $20. Okay, so APA. Lulu. So Lulu shares are higher as everything is higher, but was called a catalyst call by at Deutsche Bank, saying a company outperformed during holiday season and expects positive upgrade next week. So I actually like Lulu shares. I think it's going higher, and I would say it's a buy as well. Okay, JCF. Oops. JEF. GEF, Jeffries. Okay, Jeffries is one of my favorite financial companies, and right now it's sitting on the deep overbought territory, but it reported pretty good earnings. 50 cents above estimates, revenue also above, raised its dividend to 20 cents from 15 cents, increased share repurchase program. So shares were higher, and as all financials are higher, but it's sitting in a pretty deep overbought territory, and I would like this to come down a little bit to at least like $25 before I buy it. GEF. Okay, Tesla. Boy, Tesla shares is always going higher. It's always in the news and it's always going higher. It's unbelievable. Morgan Stanley a couple of days ago raised price target for Tesla to street high of $810 per share and maintains an overweight ratings. And what can you say? I mean, if I mean, Tesla shares are $20 above its yesterday's closing price, and that means that Elon Musk actually becoming the world's richest man, outpacing Jeff Bezos. Okay, so he's becoming congratulations to Elon Musk, and but looks like Tesla shares are going higher, but I would be careful here because it's sitting in a deep overbought territory, and I think it may come down anytime. So 776 where it's opening pre-market, it's a little steep for me. Okay, Bank of America. So Bank of America, as well as other banks, are breaking out as well, and they're also sitting in pretty much all of them sitting in overbought territories. But it was Deutsche Bank that named Bank of America its top pick based on a positive outlook for banks stocks in general. So I like Bank of America, but and it's opening high as well, but it's a little high to me to get in right now. I would wait for for the pullback for the Bank of America, and actually Goldman Sachs is breaking out big time. It's trading at pre-market at $290, and it's in deep overbought territory. And I would be careful here because these heights. If you get in at these heights, that could hurt if it falls. Okay, BBBY. Okay, one company that didn't report well was Bed Bath and Beyond. Sorry, a mouthful. Reported quarter profit of 8 cents versus 19 cents. Revenue also fell short, hurt by a steep drop in store traffic and higher freight cost. And I actually think it's bad news for Bed Bath and Beyond. Obviously, not a good earnings report, and this could actually, if it drops a lot, this could actually trade back to like $15-14 actually. So I would not be buying Bed Bath and Beyond on this report. And I have to mention Nvidia. Okay, so Nvidia was added to Citi's Catalyst Watch, with Citi expecting Nvidia shares to emerge from recent underperformance after next week Consumer Electronics Show. So Nvidia shares dropped almost $32 yesterday, and I thought the drop was ridiculous based on, and it was fueled a lot by Democrats taking over the Senate and actually the ARM Holdings probe that the UK antitrust investigators trying to do, and but actually it was expected. So it was Nvidia said itself in its report that ARM Holdings acquisition will take 18 months to complete. I thought that that drop was ridiculous, and Nvidia is a pretty good buy in my opinion at this point. Okay, that's it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the like button, and I'll see you Monday.